Hey fam. So, for those of you who are continuously stressing over problems, or maybe afraid to even approach a problem because you're so overwhelmed by it, I think this is going to ease your mind, as it did mine. And what the download I got today was you're not trying to find solutions. You're simply aligning to more authentic and aligned realities by being more authentically you. So that solution that you're seeking is really just a more authentic version of you. So in this way, there are no problems, but gateways to your next level self, your most authentic self in that moment. Boom. Just think about it. The more you try and think and figure out a problem, the bigger it gets, the more confused you get. And what really we feel as beating the problem is really us surrendering what is no longer working for us in order to be more authentic, in order to step into a more aligned reality. And we feel that as more ease. We feel that as the solution when really you just shifted realities. You see, we have been so conditioned. And to me, spiritual awakening, self-realization, self-mastery, whatever you call it, is really just being aware of conditions that we have set on ourselves that are blocking us from being our most authentic version. It's being aware of those conditions and throwing them away to reveal more of us. So it's not about becoming more. It's about allowing more of us through, which I've said before many times in my videos. Understanding that we live in a conditionless reality. We bring the conditions in. And our outer reality is only a metaphor, a mirror of what's going on in here. Out here is redirecting us back within. So it's not about solving that problem. The more you try and figure it out, the more you are feeding that reality, those conditions, and giving your power away. This puts a whole new meaning to trust yourself, doesn't it? Because you don't just have the answers. You are the answers. You are the solution. You are everything because your reality exists in here. And most often that problem isn't really the issue. It's a metaphor of a belief or condition you are putting on yourself that is blocking you from being more authentic. Because that is all the universe is designed to do. It's meant to bring out the truth. It's meant to bring out our most authentic version, which can feel like a bitch slap in the face sometimes when we're not listening. But I guarantee you, the moment you stop running from yourself and fall into yourself, the answer will fall right into your lap. Because finding the solution is just stepping into a more aligned reality, a reality of what you prefer. In the same way, if you're done with a certain radio station or you want a specific kind of music, you turn the dial. That is the same with reality. That is the same with us. But so often we put all this pressure on ourselves to know everything, to try and perfect every moment. Get down on ourselves because we got this problem that we should have figured out. But you see, everything that arises out here is pushing us back into our authentic frequency. That's all it's doing. So if you're trying to fix a relationship, if you're trying to fix your financial status, if you're trying to fix your business or figure out how you can get going, I guarantee you it's not what you're doing, it's the energy you're bringing to it. It's who you're being. Because once you allow yourself to meet yourself, fully meet yourself and ask, what am I feeling right now from this? And just close your eyes and allow yourself to learn from you. Not trying to figure it out, just observing what's coming up. What is this problem bringing out for me? What is it showing me? What conditions is it showing me that I'm putting on myself right now that's blocking me, from being happy, from being wealthy? What conditions are coming up? What if I would just drop these conditions? Who would I be? Or what you can do too, is what I do all the time, is first of all, understanding that just being aware, looking at it, observing it, you're transmuting it. Just by looking at it. You are the magician in that way of your energetic world. So when you observe it and you simply say, I'm just observing it. I know I don't have to figure it out. I am open for the solutions. I'm open for guidance. I'm open for seeing this more aligned version and more aligned reality. And I guarantee you will start to feel a shift. You will start to feel ease. You may have this download or epiphany moment. And in that moment, you have energetically shifted your inner world. And all you have to do is just simply be authentic. Be from that new state. And know you're creating a whole new world out here. It happens so fast, you guys. I've done this over and over again. And it happens instantly sometimes. Your partner will respond to you differently. Money will come through. A client will pop up. I guarantee you. Because I was riding my Peloton bike today, and I only do Allie love. Like, I just love her vibes, and I just love it. So at the end of the ride, she said something that correlated with these downloads I was getting while I was riding. So perfect. I love it. And what she said was, God doesn't shield you from the storm. He walks with you through it. So whether it's your problem, or if you're trying to save your child from their storm, your partner, your friend, your family, it's not your job to fix your problems, and it's not your job to fix others. It's not your job to shield yourself or others from the storm. But simply be authentic with them. Be transparent. Because when you relax in the present moment and you just trust yourself, you act from your authentic frequency, which is love. You cannot go wrong. You will give everyone what they need. And another thing I like to tell myself too is, my world takes care of me and those I love. Just by being me, I'm allowing others to be taken care of. Because when you're just you, when you drop the conditions, when you say you're ready to step up, the universe responds. Which is why the more you fixate on the problem, the more you block the universe from helping you out, because you're not asking. You ask and you shall receive, not just, And same goes if you're trying to run away from the problems. You're running away from the problems, you're running away from yourself, you're running away from the solutions. The more aligned realities that are being handed to you on a platter if you just sit still and listen. You must go through the storm, transmute it into a more aligned reality. That is what keeps us growing. It's our inner world always shifting. We're always growing and learning, which is why things that resonated with us a ton, maybe a month or a year or 5 years ago, 10 years ago, all of a sudden don't. Because we were always changing for the better. We were always expanding. So going back here to the fact that there are no problems. There are opportunities to create a more aligned reality for yourself. Step into a more aligned reality by being more authentic to yourself. And we do that by dropping the conditions that we are becoming aware of that we hold over ourselves of why we can't be happy and authentic. And once you drop the conditions on yourself, be more unconditional to yourself, your world will respond to you. Because how you treat yourself is how your world will treat you back. It's only a reflection. So by always being in your body and by being for yourself in your authentic frequency, you are lining up with the power to choose. You are lining up with the power to choose a different reality that's more aligned. But if you're running away from yourself, you're running into the think of it as like into that reality of the problem. Think of it as you running into the movie and forgetting it's a movie. You become overwhelmed by it and completely out of your alignment, out of your home frequency to create and shift it. You're constantly feeding all of your energy to it and it's growing. And you're disconnecting from yourself. So trust yourself. It's your world. You can be the only one to create things that are different for you. To create more aligned realities for yourself. That's all I can say. More aligned relationships. More aligned wealth coming in the most aligned way. Authentic way. I promise you, authenticity is key. The more you can be transparent and authentic, the more things will happen for you. Because that is you saying yes to yourself, which is then giving the yes and go ahead to the universe, your spirit team, to bless you. You just have to shift to the radio station of the solution, which is your most authentic self, your frequency. You do that by breathing. You do that by getting in the present moment. Meditation. You do that by asking and just feeling through those feelings, observing them without judgment, loving the shit out of yourself. Love is your frequency. So when you say I love you, you will automatically tune into your frequency. That's the passcode. Love. It's about developing that relationship to yourself. That is your superpower. You are your power. But we're taught not to trust ourselves. We're taught that everything is bigger than us, that we have to fix all these problems. When really we just have to stay connected to ourselves and be us. That's it. There's no wrong, there's no right. So I hope this helps you. It really helps me. It really helped me just get back in my alignment today, and I found myself being overwhelmed. Remember, when you're overwhelmed, that's just you blocking all of your resources. That's just you running from yourself. That's your higher self like knocking at you, like, hey, you're doing it again. Just come back in. You got this. It's fine. Learn the lesson. Embrace yourself. So if you want some more guidance on doing this, this is what I do with clients. I help you meet yourself. I also help you meet your guides and all that. And I give you what you need, what the universe is trying to tell you. And I'm getting you more in tune with yourself, your world, which is your emotions, which is inside of you. You are your world. You are your universe. And the more you remember that, the easier it gets. So I love you. Let me know what resonated with you. Share this with anyone you feel needs it. And subscribe if you feel like it. Love you.